situation. Good if we get marsh. We'll do our best. Oh no, no, that isn't going to work. Okay, that's obscene that we are not dead. There must be something terribly wrong with their troops today. Yeah, they've reinforced too much. Surely we can't hold this. Just get out. I lost pretty much all my men there. However, it's looking good for getting Lithuania out of the war. But I kind of want these two provinces so I have my border with Muscovy and I can start laying into them. It's going to be a long and painful war, that's for sure. Now, is he going to chase me down here? Good and proper. Warmia to here, to here. Take shelter. Okay, hello Hansa. Oh, you have access through Brandenburg. That could be the end for our troops. Hansa is exiled. Alright, we'll just hang around here, hope that we don't get any horrible revolts, and we see advantages with us. They have a lot of troops, they also have a lot of land they need to de-siege. Not worried about those revolts. Jake, don't forget the Teutonic Order's core from Lithuania. How could I forget? Still, that's going to require a massive war score in Lithuania. That's okay though, it's not like we have other battles to fight right now. Again, capped on dip. Don't like having to pay more naval maintenance, but we do what we must. I'll take that trade efficiency. Yes, I will. And we'll focus on admin because we have a lot of admin to get through. Ah, shit costs. Alright, so this should keep them busy for a wee while. As our country stabilizes, let's check that spread of shamanism. Looking good. In before Jake can't sign peace because of lack of diplo. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I will need 25 for the Hansa though, so perhaps I shall not reduce my dip just yet. Reduce my war exhaustion just yet. Manpower is going to be a little strained, but that is also okay. That's why we have quantity. Alright, Lubeck, get. Hansa, get out. 2 for you directly, and 1 for you through me. Take some money as well, because why not? I have no real desire to annul your treaties. If you decide to fight us again, then so be it. Well, is that really true? You would be a bit of a pain in the neck against Muscovy. Yeah. And it's good that it exiled these individuals because we can march them over to Hinterpommern. Hanseatic peasants, for all the sense that makes. Jake, will you take Teutonic Order to feed them provinces and convert them with divine ideas? Well, considering that these two provinces are Shamanist, I'm sure you can piece the rest together. This is amazing. My vassals are actually doing great work in carpeting Lithuania. Phenomenal. That's also very good. That'll really increase the rate at which you regenerate men. Oh, not again. There's little I can do about that, unfortunately. They may just have to... Seal's about to wear off as well. Hold on, does that mean my harsh treatment is worn off? It almost has. That's painful. Yeah, a lot of pain in this run. You know what they say, no pain, no pain. Well, I've got a fresh set of military power anyway, so I may just harsh treat again on the provinces that are low base tax, especially those islands. Alright, so what do we do with all these troops then? You're making a march on Chelno, but I bet if I moved out on there, you would come at me with some kind of pincer attack. Troop numbers are low. But we have you on the back foot. When I do deal with you, Lithuania, I'm going to want 2 provinces, and that is probably going to come to something like 60 or so %, was it? In any case, I don't need your infiltration administrated anymore. Okay, you have different ideas. Still, our troops are much too broken up here. I still wanted them to get a bit more organised. And we don't need access to Brandenburg anymore. Now, when it comes to you, Teutonic Order, all these provinces are Prussian, but you will accept any German provinces so long as they're not in the HRE. Well, that's a bit limiting. I think all I can really give you is this land, unless I made Polish an accepted culture and I could feed you Polish land. Might be a little tricky to make Polish an accepted culture if I give you all this land back. We'll worry about that later. After Warlock and Draken, we know all about pain. Funny guy. I don't want to lose Danzig. I really don't want to lose Danzig. But if I attack here, I'm going to be on a fairly large disadvantage. Alright, we'll group up. We have 4 shock, just like you do. No, marshes, that's bad for us. That's really bad for us. Especially when you're backed by cannons. Our 4 shock means nothing. Yeah, these rolls are too bad for us. Let's get out of there. But we did manage to free up Danzig for just a little bit. Sometimes I gotta take those battles I won't win. For the greater good. God, jeez. Revolts. That's good. If we can get some Polish peasants, they'll fight the Poles, funnily enough. Gives us an opening at least. This is glorious. What are you planning? Well, you've left one of your stacks unattended, so let me take them out. That's what we're talking about. You're not going to go for that 12 stack of Rebs, are you? Going from Brest to Lublin. Great. Those peasants just happen to be my friends, so please attack them. No, you changed your mind. In a not very nice kind of way. Hold strong, Novgorod. Hold very strong. They took a crossing penalty at the very least. Norwegian nationalists, okay. Well, I can handle that. Good. Use those marshes to our advantage. Now surely when I wipe this stack, he won't have anything left to throw at me. Such a fallacy. That hurts even with harsh treatment, about 10% revolt risk. Some guy once asked me to look over his mod that he made for EU3, and a lot of crashes were caused by him using that strange Polish L in the file names. That's all I got to say about strange Polish letters. on, folks, just crush them. All this ping pong, man, this ping pong. I gotta say, for the man that took Sweden into a new culture and a new religion, Johan's horn has really got some staying power. Come on, just Smolensk and Polotsk. That's all I'm really asking for. Of course, I would take... no, that wouldn't work. Polotsk, Smolensk. Oh, of course, that's the thought. It would need to be individual war score with you unless I took it all from you. Getting ahead of myself here. Still got to win this war properly. King of Time BP is asking if I've dropped any nukes. I really wish I'd had a different phrase than that. But I have not used any particularly gross exploits. Just been good old-fashioned, everyday Europa playing. Nothing out of the ordinary. What kind of scrub would I be if I needed exploits to play? This war's eaten some serious amount of manpower. Indeed it has. However, we don't really have much to fight against anymore, so I could, at long last, get a bit of sieging going on. Where's your capital? It's already occupied. Teutonic Order doing me a great duty by sieging up the land I need them to take. That'll spare me some Diplo points. So we'll go for the expensive land. Kazan just forced Muscovy to give a province back to Novgorod. No, that's not possible. Novgorod have no lands to give back. It looks like... oh, damn it. They took Samara, the gold mine. That's quite the big blow for us. Right, I need Smolensk. Pretty high priority target. The worst call. With such low war score with you, I can't even get the one province back. Whereas what I want is a lot more. Perhaps I shouldn't have taken Danzig so quickly. However, if... no easy way. I'm just going to have to tank the call for peace. I really want to get the ability to fight Muscovy. The rebels yell, but we don't care. They really yell. Jake, is it possible to form Russia if Russian culture becomes accepted? I would have to convert my country's religion. Sorry, change my country's culture to Russian. That's not a very... not something I'm going to do, and not something I'd particularly want to do. Here for harsh treatment. Goodbye, military points. We knew you quite well. Those Protestant zealots are going to be a real pain. We'll just recall that missionary for now and stick him elsewhere. Like the Faroe Islands. Did I ever think this was going to be an easy war? If they take Danzig, that should get rid of the call for peace. Then again, it might not. No, it should do, surely. Might let them take it. Need those Polotskin rebels not to take that, because that is one province that I need. Actually, need? No, I don't need it. But I want it. Yes, I certainly do want it. But I don't need it. Still don't want them to have it. Somebody's telling me to check France. France are getting a little steamed. At war with Aragon, Burgundy and Portugal. That shouldn't be enough to smoke you. Something strange going on there. Ukrainian nationalists, go, 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 go! I know you take religious eventually. Oh wow, okay. Missed the point where Poland summoned an 18,000 man army. But they're going to Danzig, so that's good. And we've also got a good chunk of our manpower back, so it's not too much of an issue. I just want this one province. I can peace out with Lithuania, and I'll have a good chunk of war score to get this land off of you. And everybody lives happily ever after. Nobody wants Polotsk. Alright. Are you willing to do that? No. But you are willing to do that? I suppose suppose I can make do with that. I really wanted Polotsk. How about Molly-Golly? Oh, even less so. Wrong person. Why are you so offended by that anyway? Because demands exceed war score. I've got you hammered, mate. Hammered. Right, we'll get you off of there so we don't have to worry about it. And watch our country burn for a little. Prestige dribbling away. Yeah, that'll have to do. Say hello to Holy War, Muscovy. The rest of you troops that are now gracefully exiled, please make your way to Podlassy. And from there, form an orderly queue. Still getting called for peace, unfortunately, but heck, we may not even have to fight him over this. We can just tell him to give us that. And he will agree very shortly. Just like that. Great war. GG, my entire country. Now let's clean up this mess. Why is Jake murdering Lithuania? Like, didn't really want them to get involved. But make hay when the sun shines. That's harsh. They're even able to convert Danzig right off the bat. That's the mark of a good vassal. And they wanted a marriage. Sure, it's not like my legitimacy is going anywhere. So we'll get our troops back onto the mainland, deal with our own revolts. A couple of laughable ones, really. Deal with the peasants first. Now, question about you. What do I do? Do I give you more land? Because you should... Do you think they'll buy land that they used to own, even though it's the wrong culture and wrong religion? Does anyone know whether or not they'll buy that? Jake, are you going to sell Smolensk to Novgorod? No, I need it to fight a holy war against Muscovy. And I'll be fighting a holy war against Muscovy. And I will take quite a lot of land off of them. And they'll probably join the coalition against me. But they might not. The land I will take off of Muscovy will probably be this, to seal off any expansion that they may or may not do. I might take Samara to release the Golden Horde. A pagan Golden Horde, imagine it. Jake, they always buy previously owned land, thanks. Thank you very much. Right, thankfully our manpower is above the point where we can get peasant revolt,